Happy Christmas, everybody. The great John Lennon, Yoko Ono. Happy Christmas. War is over. This is going to be the last live broadcast that we do this year, and what better way to take it out with the Hoagie Dom?
I know, man. I absolutely love the Hoagie Dom.
He's wonderful.
I felt immediately, like when you turned me on to the Instagram, I was like, this is great. But when he came in, I was like, I feel like I'm in the presence of greatness. I really do.
I don't think that you could put the time and effort into those sandwiches and not be a good dude.
And I love the respect he was getting from the Philly callers as well.
Yeah.
They were like, the Dom. I'm
Right.
on with the Dom right now.
I'm on with yeah. Well, here's the other, the beauty of what he's doing. He's not just limited it to hoagies. You know what I mean?
No.
There's a lot of stuff in here, but I always think if you like a good sandwich, you're going to like another good sandwich. You know what I mean? You don't fight. You're going to hate a bad sandwich, but like if you like a good hoagie and you want it to be good, you're also going to go to Boston and go, oh, this lobster roll was delicious.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. I think people, like, there's something about a sandwich. Nothing hits you. Like when you're starving,
Right.
when you just need food so badly. And then somebody's like, we could have salads or soup. What about Chinese? You're like, no, I need bread. I need cheese. I need meat. And the combination of those together.
Right. And here's the truth. Like, you can have a good tuna fish sandwich. You can have a good egg salad sandwich. But you're looking at just the top percentages of any of those sandwiches.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if you're going to have a sandwich, have a really great one. What's hard to understand? Like, well, when I'm in a hurry, I don't care what I eat. Then take your car and ram it into a telephone pole because you're not living life. Vito, did you move that sandwich upstairs?
I did.
How'd she take it?
She was ecstatic. She was on a phone call and paused the phone call to come over and like hug me and say thank you.
So this is what I want you to do. Never forget that. She did a favor for us. You get a nice sandwich like that in here, you want to take care of her because she loves the sandwich.
She does.
You said you wanted to do something for Chris Stanley.
Yes.
Chris?
Yes.
I don't know what this is, and Gail doesn't know what it is.
No.
But Vito said he has a surprise for you.
Yeah.
So protect yourself from a knife wound.
Yeah, that's what it feels like, Ron.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get Chris the perfect Christmas gift this year. And I was really just racking my brain.
Well, that's because what did he get you last year?
he got me a soda stream,
Which you were excited to get.
which I was excited to get, but
you
then I
loved
realized he got it discount and it was the cheapest model he
What
could
does
get.
it matter if it was discounted?
It didn't come from the heart, it barely came from the wallet.
It came from the fucking heart, you prick.
He
Now,
just said he
he's
got
gotten
you a
something nice.
gift.
But
So-
he's attacking me as he's giving it to me, so that's gonna
But
that's gonna rile me up.
That's a
You-
family, okay?
Last year, you went cheap for his fucking gift.
I didn't go cheap. I went I went smart and frugal.
Well,
okay?
I didn't go cheap. I didn't go cheap at all. And I really would like everybody to see the gift I got.
I'm
Chris.
very excited.
Is that
about
the
it.
Hoagie book, Gail?
Yes.
Don't lose it.
I'm not going to
Because
lose it.
that's a nice
Here in
Hoagie
the
book.
studio with us.
It's a keepsake, Gail.
Yeah, everybody please look at the computer.
The monitor?
At the monitor.
Get our attention to the monitor.
This monitor
There's
right here?
just hoagies over here, which is nice.
Right now, yeah, we're still just looking at hoagies.
Salad Club.
This going to be porn?
I hope
Please,
it's
it
porn.
kinda
That's
looks
awesome.
like he's opening a secret porn file.
Chris, Merry Christmas.
Silence?
Chris Stanley. Why does that name sound so familiar?
What the fuck?
A weird email address. phicks202@gmail.com. What about that screen name? Manly Stanley 69? Suspicious. Your conversations, not good. Online. You're gonna have to clean up your act, son. You don't want to meet me in a dark kitchen this holiday season. If you can clean up your act, well then, Vito and I would like to wish you a very happy holiday and a healthy, prosperous new year. So behave yourself. Remember, I'll be watching, and I'll see you very soon on the TV. All right? I mean it.
Oh my God!
Now, that was Chris Hansen
Yeah, I know.
telling Chris Stanley to take a seat because he's been reading his emails and knows he's a kid toucher.
I'm not a pedophile for the last time.
I can't believe
In 2020, I don't want to have to say that anymore. This is fucked up.
Chris Hansen said it himself, and he's
You paid him to. It's a cameo.
But here's the thing about Chris Hansen. Why is he doing jokes about this?
I don't know. That's the thing I can't believe.
This is a bad taste for Vito and Chris Hansen.
No, I want to expose.
He was acting like it was funny, making fun of Chris's email handle and all that. And you're just like, you're supposed to be doing good work. We're supposed to trust you, Chris. This shouldn't be a joke to you.
This proves he's a terrible person.
I can't believe it.
This is fucking awful.
What do you say to Vito for getting you such a lovely gift?
Fuck you, Vito.
Dude, it cost me like double what your soda stream cost.
That
you should appreciate
soda
it.
stream cost $29.99 on Black Friday.
Do you guys want to guess how much it cost Chris Hansen to accuse your friends of pedophilia?
$175.
No, not that much. It was $75 to accuse Chris of pedophilia.
Hey, get me one for Fat Rap.
You are fucked
That is
up.
a very weird thing that exists.
I think it's so bizarre that he was
awful.
doing this.
Now, by the way,
I can't believe this is the way we find out the truth about
It's not
Chris,
true.
too.
I got to just say this. The whole time I'm watching, I'm like, who's this in Starship Troopers? I just think only the Starship Troopers do it. Mike Bichetti is doing it now. I don't know if any of his ones are up there, but I saw him the other day struggling through telling you that he would do a cameo, but he was doing it on his regular Instagram.
I'm going to Cameo. I'm searching Mike's name.
Now, did they get the full money or they split with the place?
They've got to be paying something out to Cameo.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that they get, like, it's like Uber where they get 80% or something like that.
Wait, Uber gets 80%?
Uber drivers get 60 to 80. I know Juno used to give out 80% to their drivers.
Now, what about when wait, is that him?
He's got a couple, yeah.
All right, let's take a look at Mike Bichetti on Cameo.
Hey, Terrence, this is Mike Bichetti. How are you?
Bichetti.
I'm so sorry JetBlue canceled your flight. I had some problems with them, too. They're not the best place sometimes, but hope everything goes good for you. So sorry they canceled your flight. And thanks for being a fan and a friend. So sorry they canceled your flight, buddy. Try another airline next time. They're usually reasonable, but I'm so sorry they canceled your flight. Happy holidays.
4 times he said, I'm so sorry they canceled your flight. Now, who was in the other day that's on Cameo?
Gilbert Gottfried.
Okay. Gilbert was telling me he does 3 of them a day or something. Gets $150.
Yeah.
That's almost an extra $500 a day.
That's not
that
bad at
he's
all.
making in his life.
Change.
We're talking
Takes
in your
no
phone.
time.
Yeah.
Chris Hansen got back to me in like 2 hours. So
Shocking.
What else is he going to be doing?
He has nothing else.
The show's off, right?
Yeah, show's not on TV.
Now, what happened? Did something go wrong there?
I think they just
accused the wrong
canceled.
person?
I think they just canceled it, and then he also he got busted for something. He was stealing, I think.
Whatever.
I'm gonna need you to take a seat.
he found out it was easier to find people through Cameo to accuse than through the
It's
FBI.
really fucked up, bro.
Well, it's not my fault. He had your email, so obviously you're emailing kids.
I'm not. You gave him the email. You paid him to.
Why would I
do
give him
this.
your email? That doesn't
I
make
get
sense.
you a fucking.
I'm going to
soda
do
stream.
Cameo, $2,000 a week. And that way, if I only do one a week, that's an extra $2,000. Hi, this is Earl Douglas. If you'd like me to take a lopsided Peter Dinklage picture of you, please hold. Earl, you don't have a sandwich place do you go to?
No, I don't. Western beef.
Here's the thing that you don't
when I was
understand.
14, Chris.
Earl, you don't understand sandwiches. You don't understand women. And I got a feeling you don't know who Earl is.
It's interesting because sandwich is the sexiest of foods
I
too.
agree.
So it's like it makes sense. No women in
There
your
you go.
life.
Chris, you
no
can finish this.
sandwich.
Thank you.
He doesn't understand how
chef, you can
stores
eat it.
work.
Did you not eat a sandwich?
I did.
Oh, you did?
I did eat a sandwich.
You just have a little bit of everything now, right? A little tiny bit.
But that was the first sandwich I've had in like almost a year.
They
And
were
it-
telling me, Carl, when he would take all these pictures every day, right? He said we'd have 2 bites, and that's it, no matter what he was doing. 2 bites.
Yeah, that makes sense because that'll slow you down. A couple of those a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just sitting like pitting in your stomach.
But I noticed that Hooky Dum didn't eat all of his.
Yeah.
So Chris, you can finish
Shocking.
that up when you're done, too.
I will. I will.
Yeah, pass that over
Yeah.
for Chris.
Yeah, Chrissy, you want your delicious hoagie? It was so good. You picked a great place.
Chris, you feel like your girl can cook?
Yeah, she can cook.
We were talking a little bit about like when it comes to like what kind of whatever place you like. It's the same way as like you think your mom's sauce is best, no matter who you are.
Yeah.
That's the sauce you grew up with. That's the sauce that gives you comfort.
It's probably one of the things I'm most picky about. It's like a simple thing, but a red sauce, like eating out and having someone else's, not a big fan. You know what I mean? Like I like my mom's.
Right.
I kind of make mine similar to hers. So I'm picky with it.
Now my mom's different than hers. You grew up with my mom's too. Do you not like that as much?
No.
Really? Because
Yeah.
it's too sweet?
Yeah, it's too sweet.
Yeah.
But like the stuff she does is like best. Like I don't think anyone else in the world does better than your mom. You know what I mean? Like she has like the perfect like all American kind of foods. You know what I mean? Like she has them
She
nailed.
is a real
Hello,
American. But Chris, did you like your Christmas present?
No, I didn't, Ron. I didn't like.
But you got to think of it in the right way.
Okay, tell me.
And
how.
that is what like saying, take your soda stream and stick it up your ass.
Yeah.
I think of another human being and how they fucking
No.
lie and say they like seltzer. I get that for them.
Now here's the problem.
Yeah, Ron.
You know this card that I got from our friend Ian Finance, right? It's very, very sweet, and he's brought us some specific things. But getting $50 from a man, you know what I mean? It seems more like a kickback than anything else. I don't feel good about it. Now,
Everything he wrote was so nice. And then
Dave-
I was like, oh, now I feel like I owe him too much.
now David Tell was in here, right? You know what Dave does when he comes to a comedy club? He gives what you get
The same.
to where?
Amazon.
Okay. Now, the David Tell will bring a big bag of assorted candies for all the people who work at a club, right? And everybody says, isn't David Tell nice? And I go, I found this out a long time ago. People to come in and take care of the wait staff, the wait staff always says to the booker, hey, when you bring him back, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Jackie Martling was known for coming in, tipping big to everybody who worked with him all weekend.
Right.
And was like, oh my God, you cut off a big piece. And it was like marketing for him.
Right, that makes sense.
He understood it.
There's a lot of power in that wait staff.
That's right. The wait staff is like, hey, when's Jackie coming back? It's very interesting how you can take care of people like that. That's what you're getting with that ped thing that you got. You're always going to remember Vito. You're going to show that to your girlfriend?
I'm not going to show this.
Send it to her
anyone.
now so she can see it.
See
No,
it,
bro,
what
no
she
one
thinks
needs.
What are
to
you
see
worried
this.
about? Does she have a little brother or sister?
No, she doesn't. I don't need the
Hope
fucking.
she doesn't have a niece or nephew.
No, I don't like children. She doesn't have any. I don't want anything to do with this fucking Chris Hansen thing. He
Yeah,
was
but
paid
you
to
saying
do
you
this.
wouldn't even be with your girlfriend if she had a niece or nephew?
No, I'm saying that there aren't any children that I'm hanging out with.
I know, but why
seems
not?
like-
What happened with that family? They stopped having kids.
I don't. Maybe there are. I'm not sure.
You see, I'm starting to see a mixed story here.
Yeah, what's
Seems
going
like
on?
a lie
A
is,
lot of this is like, suspicious. I feel like if somebody gave me this, I'd be like, haha, that's so silly.
Right.
But it's making you so angry that
'Cause
it's making me feel like
it's
there is
ins-
something going on.
It's insulting.
You're a guy who showed up to a house with a 6-pack of wine coolers, saying you want
And
to have a
balloons.
good
That wasn't me.
And I saw Yamanika do a bit where she was like, why are they driving past my pussy to get to that? Like she was acting like the kids were stealing possible dates from her. And then she said when she was younger, when you got, you just got. Nobody was going to make a big deal out of it. And they would say, "What? Didn't I tell you to stay away from that house?" She's very funny. She's turning on the white people where it was Trump thing, though. I gotta be very careful. I have a lot more black friends than you guys have. Okay,
Yeah.
a lot more. Yeah, because of comics, and they hate white people as much as Chris hates black people.
I don't.
But
hate
here's the
them.
thing that I'm appreciated
What?
for, right? I hate black people and I hate white people. I hate people.
People that you have the issue with.
People who hate people are the luckiest people in race relations. Because I don't have to even care about the religion of a person to hate them. I could hate them from how close they parked to my car. You know?
Yes.
I can hate them for being loud.
Yeah.
I feel like this might be getting me into all man stuff. I feel like people are very, very loud all the time now.
Mm-hmm.
I heard somebody eating an apple today. I thought I was going to lose my mind. Chomping a fucking apple.
The elevator conversations that I have heard in this, like we're like, we couldn't be in a smaller room. It's so small, it's not a room. We're in a little box. There's no reason to be shouting at one another.
Reminds me of an invention I'm working on right now called elevator windows. And it's a window. And for your elevator, you can look out and even open up and get some fresh air.
Okay. Just in the elevator shaft, you're just getting.
Well, the shaft has to have an opening that you can see out into. Earl, what do you plan on doing during the Christmas break? You going to be working at Hard Rock?
Yeah, I'm going to be working 8 out of 9 days until the 28th.
Then you're going to get out of there when the big tip money comes in. Right?
And I'll have 3 days off. The last 3 days of the year I'll have off.
You going somewhere warm?
Nah, I'm going to just chill, stay
Chris,
home.
you're going home to Pittsburgh, huh?
Going to Pittsburgh, and I'm heading to New Orleans, Ron, for New Year's.
That seems a little hacky. Why New Orleans?
Have
you been there before?
I've been there. The last time I was there was the year Katrina happened. So I don't know what year that was.
Oh, was that like 205?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
What about you, Veets?
I'm just going to be here in New York spending time with my girlfriend.
Your
and my
lovely
mom.
lady.
Yeah.
Have you met her mom now?
Just meeting her on Saturday.
Oh,
and then Sunday
And then
going to Hanukkah.
And she's met Leslie now?
She's met Leslie.
And how did that go?
That was interesting.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it seemed like they got along. My mom said she looked like Kate Winslet, and I got annoyed by that.
Why?
Because I don't find Kate Winslet very attractive.
You're fucking nuts.
A psycho.
He's the pedophile.
There's a movie.
I know
and
you're trying to get that going,
Chris, you would love it. I believe it's called Little Children. No, look it up. Kate Winslet and I forget the name of the star in it. Is it called Little Children?
It's little children.
Kate Winslet is so fucking hot in this movie. I couldn't believe it. She's just playing like a suburban mom. So if that's your girlfriend, be very happy.
I've just never been into Kate Winslet. Her face bothers me.
I can't believe that you're saying this.
Did your girlfriend's face bother you?
No, my girlfriend's face I'm a very big fan of.
This isn't going to last.
The fuck, man?
Do you honestly believe that?
I mean, the Kate Winslet thing seems to fucking
What,
be
that I
bad.
don't like Kate Winslet? You touch kids in your relationship
I
works.
don't touch any children. You just throw fucking accusations out there.
Why can't you just enjoy the part that your relationship works?
That I
Can I
do
tell you
like.
something? I'm happy for both you guys. You're in a relationship. You found love.
You
Yeah.
did. You
Gail's-
found love in a hopeless place.
Everybody has found love here except for Earl. And you know why, Earl?
Why?
You know who you don't love?
Myself.
Yeah.
You
need-
hate yourself.
You need to get in love with you.
What do you think is your best attribute? Something you love about yourself, Earl? The pause bothers
I
me.
generally care about people.
That's not true. Think of something about yourself.
I really.
You don't.
I really
Think
do.
of something about yourself that you absolutely love.
Well, I like the fact that I appreciate the arts and I appreciate and I appreciate culture and other cultures, and I respect those.
Can I tell you, that's nothing to love about yourself, that you like going to the movies and listening to music. I mean, if I said to somebody, hey, I want you to meet this friend of mine, I want you to go out with this friend of mine, they go, why? I go, well, he likes to go to the movies. He likes listening to albums. They would go, I'm not dating this guy. That's the best thing you could say about him. Or what do you love about yourself?
I tend to think that I'm kind. And
Earl, seriously.
I'm serious. I'm not mean to people.
You're kind of mean.
Chris, would you rather break now and come back and end it up? I
Yeah.
don't know what you tell me. You wrote a paragraph, but I don't know what
Oh no, we can do either.
code for some kind of a pedophile ring you're part of.
There's no.
Why don't we break? We'll come back and end the year up, okay?
Okay.
By the way, it's been a great year, everybody.
It has been
I'll
a great
get
year.
to that a little more, but I'm very, very proud of this show. And as soon as Earl thinks of what he loves about himself, I'm going to be proud of the entire show. Vito, I got to say something. For you to get a present for Chris Stanley like that
really
and spend
sweet.
that kind of money,
Look, I got presents for everyone here. Okay,
you're not supposed to, Chris. We
I know.
all said that we wouldn't.
I know.
Show off. You probably show off all that money to the kids you fucking do.
First of all, kids wouldn't be fucking impressed with a lot of money. They're
Oh, they
kids.
are. They are.
Kids love money, dude.
They're impressed with a little bit
That's
of money.
where you're wrong.
My dad always told me this story about Gail because he took Gail and Miles out, and they went to this thing, and that Gail was a little girl. Maybe even you didn't have a little brother yet, and you were like 4 years old or something, or 5, and you said, "Isn't it great to be rich?" We'll be right back, Bennington. It's the Bennington Show, about to wrap up 2019, and jump into the year-end stuff where you get to vote for all different kinds of things in the year in comedy.
Yes, and tomorrow we've got a great special that is airing.
It's going to be live from Jamestown. It's the Smothers Brothers. It's a tribute to Robin Williams, and it's also a tribute to
Ernie Kovacs.
All from Jamestown, the National Comedy Center, one of my favorite people in the whole world. Now, you were saying that Vito looks like somebody, or Vito's girlfriend looks like somebody?
No, Vito's girlfriend. I think
Kate Winslet?
I think she looks like Kim Kardashian.
Really?
I think that
Let me
she
take
looks
a look.
like now you have to imagine a more natural, you know what I mean? Imagine
Yeah.
she wasn't like caked with makeup. But to me, her face is very Kim.
Can I say this? And I don't know whether it would be a compliment or not, but I was thinking Charles Barkley.
Similar.
The round mound of rebound. One of the greatest players never to get a ring.
Never.
The other one, Allen Iverson. Anyone who played in Philly, congratulations, you're not getting a fucking ring. Earl, who's going to win Dallas Eagles this weekend?
Eagles.
None of you guys can be honest, can you? They've got no one left. Carson Wentz is all by himself.
Yep.
Well, we'll see. Either way, that team goes out first in the playoffs.
Yeah.
By the time we're back, the playoffs would have already been on?
Yeah.
Jesus. This is a long break. I might be going down to Costa Rica.
Really?
Yeah. Prostitutes, cocaine, everything you want.
Sounds great.
Whole thing, all inclusive, $79.
That's cheap. That's so.
$79.
You have to go.
It's 2 weeks.
They get a Chris Hansen cameo for that kind of money.
Oh, gross, Chris. You go on a
You're-
child sex weekend?
That's Vito.
What?
No, it's not Vito.
You're the one with the illicit emails.
You're the one talking to Chris Hansen about shit.
Look,
right?
there's no
That's the
talk.
fucking
There was
crazy
his
Whose
money.
name got mentioned? Yours.
Mine, because he paid him. Because Chris Hansen's a prostitute.
What's wrong with sex workers?
It's unregulated.
Chris Stanley's really big into regulations.
Stop what, Gail?
He loves regulations, Chris Stanley.
keep the
He's
sex-
big government. You know what I mean? You're a big government snowflake.
It's true. He's got a good point.
Trump was defended today by Vladimir Putin, who calls the impeachment completely made up. And that's good enough for me. That's all I need to
Great.
hear. Putin's with him, so am I. Did you watch the impeachment last night, Chris?
I did not.
Vito?
No.
No, he definitely
Earl?
didn't.
Parts of it.
It's history. No matter how you feel about
it was
whether you-
riveting.
it's history.
Gail filled me in on it a little this morning.
Is that what you want to tell your grandchildren one day when you and Barkley are sitting around?
Gail was explaining the impeachment to Vito like she was a seventh grade history teacher. It was fucking
Are you
ridiculous.
telling me that Vito has a 7th grade education? Because I guarantee you he does not.
If I was a 7th grader, you'd love me a little more, wouldn't you?
That's so fucked
Hey,
up.
he beats you every time. Let's admit that. The 19,
But he
pwned you.
He was pointing out that I was on the phone with him, and he was hearing me say things just like, Okay, but you know what? Why don't you read an article about it, and it's going to break it down for you. And, this is history. This is your country. You need to learn about this. And I just hear Chris cracking up. And he's like, what? And he's just like, you're having to school him like he's a little kid.
Yeah.
It is important that people do know that this is a weird thing in this country. Half the people don't vote. Citizenship does not matter. That's why when people are going, we'll never lose democracy in this country, I'm like, we're already close to it with the people not caring. When people are going like, fuck you, the party, we're done. That's how it happens.
Well, that's another interesting point is everyone's so hung up on citizenship and illegals. It's like half of our country doesn't even exercise.
I guarantee you that Vito would be happy to let Vince McMahon and his family take over this country.
McMahon dynasty?
I would like to say that I'm boycotting the WWE still, but I'm having my birthday party there tomorrow night, so I can't.
Where at?
Barclays Center with Barclay.
Now, how many people are going?
27.
27 people.
Wow.
Chris, were you invited?
Oh, no, I wasn't
Gail?
invited.
No.
Earl?
Nope.
You put 27 people above your show.
I didn't think you guys would want to come dress up like wrestlers and see SmackDown.
I would love it.
That sounds exactly like something I would want to do.
That
And you
is
know
a
that.
Ronnie B.
Yeah.
thing altogether. Vito, what was your year highlight this year, 2019 year highlight?
I had like a great year.
You did.
There was literally my birthday yesterday. There was a moment where I had to blow out a candle, make a wish, and I just couldn't even think of anything. I was just really happy with where I was. So
That really just touched my heart. He's sitting there across from his new girlfriend and he can't think of something. I mean, that literally is what happens in 16 Candles. She says it already came true and she's looking at her crush.
Did you thank her for getting your undies back? Now, last night I was beaming knowing that Vito was sitting there with his girlfriend. Just the fact that somebody loves Vito is so... It makes me feel... I was so concerned with you with this. You didn't want to date, but you said you wanted to get your weight down and then you would.
yeah, and I did it. And I think I made a bet in the beginning of the year that I would find love or I would kill myself. And
either way, you're a winner.
Yeah.
now I can live.
Just sitting across from his lovely lady.
It's a very special someone.
Yeah.
And there's nothing else you want out of life now.
No, I mean,
You're happy.
there's more, but this is a great year. Like I'm really I did a lot this year, and you guys were a great big part of that. And thank you to all of
What
you.
did we say? Like 27%?
I would say 48.
We're 43?
Yeah, I'm 52.
Yeah.
I'm the majority owner.
Chris, what about you this year?
I was really proud of the Patrice Life and Comedy that we did. I was very also proud of all the events that we put on.
I love it. I mean, this isn't just work related. I mean, Vito had a wonderful year.
Yeah.
But you like the Patrice Life and Comedy.
Yeah, it was fucking great.
You hope that Jack's listening now and hears you say that? I had a nice meeting with him today, too.
Oh, good.
I said we'd get together after the first year. He's very excited about a bunch of stuff coming in. Some of it, I don't think there's any way we can get. It's too good. What else you happy about this year?
I'm happy with you guys. I'm happy with my girlfriend. I love her very much. Our relationship is still good.
You
thank
act like I'm a
Christ.
cop who pulled you over. No one's forcing you to say this stuff.
The warmth in which Vito shared about his life.
Yeah. All right. We put pressure on you. You know why we're looking at you? You're a reactor. You're not an actor.
Should we look at Earl?
Yeah. Let's look at Earl now. Earl, what are you happy about in 2019?
Mainly my mother.
God.
My mother being all right. For me, the highlight of the year was when she came home from the hospital and just seeing how happy she was to be home. And
How long was she in there?
almost a week.
Yeah.
And when she got home, she lit up. She was just so happy. I haven't seen her that happy in a long time.
That was the highlight for you this year.
Yeah, just seeing her that happy.
Good. That's nice, Earl. It's a lot nicer than yelling out. I like that report we did on Patrice O'Neill. No offense to you, Chris.
No, none taken.
But yours, I mean, compared to a mother's love,
Yeah.
Why do you ever say something nice about your mom?
She's passed away. I mean, I loved her very much while she was alive.
Apparently not enough.
Why can't you love her now? What do you mean? I've never heard anything like
He's
that.
agnostic. He's like, that's it. They're gone.
When someone's dead, they're dead to you.
You're like, you know who you like? The Mentalist. You ever watch that show?
I never saw it, no.
You'll like it. It's on Netflix now. He solves crimes using his mental ability.
Oh, wow.
It's very, it's
Seems
fascinating.
normal, right? To use that?
No, I'm saying his mental ability.
Yeah.
He thinks about things and then solves them. Yeah, what about your year?
Man, this was a really incredible year for me. My daughter turning 1, moving out of having a baby into having a toddler, and her just forming this unbelievable personality. And
Tell the guys what she did today to your husband on the way in to New York.
Today on the subway, they were standing on the train, and she lifted the cover to the emergency brake when he was not looking. And thankfully, he turned just in time, because even when you lift the cover, an alarm sounds.
Yeah.
So she was lifting and on her way to hitting the emergency brake, which anyone on the train knows. Not only is it a bad situation for you, you cause a chain of events that just destroys the city.
You ruin the line.
Yeah. So, it'd be something like, the Lower East Side is 3 hours behind because earlier today. But this is what I said to him. I go, you were going to be the Richard Jewell of this situation. No one was going to believe that a baby did this.
Yeah.
They're going to think that you're an
She
evil
would just
nut.
be blinking, what, me?
Baby, cute.
Yeah, because they can't just restart. It's not just did you mean to hit that? No, it's it's shut down, and they have to go and reset shit. It's a bad situation.
So that's what you're dealing with all the time.
Yes, my whole life is pretty much trying to avoid that. And yeah, I mean, it was every day is exciting with her. Every day.
I can't believe how much energy it takes. It's way too much.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired all the time.
All the time, yeah. You're constantly tired. Yeah, because when you FaceTimed last night, I'm like, I'm a little tired just from FaceTiming.
Yeah. I took a picture of myself the other night. She had fallen asleep, and I was trying to take a picture of her face, and I ended up taking it of both of us because I was just laughing how truly drained. I was looking back, and I was like, oh, I'm a tired mom.
Right.
That's me now. I almost did not recognize that person, but it was so strange to me. I had to capture the moment.
Well, that's good. It isn't just a weird work thing
No.
you've done. It's life. I would say that Chris lives through his work, only I know that he doesn't even like his work. So,
Yeah.
Well, we're going to wrap this up. Tomorrow we're doing the Jamestown special, and then something that we love to do every year, and that's you're gonna hear us every single day between now and the beginning of next year as we do the year end in comedy. But I want to thank you all, Gail. It means the world to me to have the chance to work with you, and the way not only I feel about Vito, but I know you feel the same way. Earl, you bring the diversity to this show that I'm always looking for. If anyone ever complains, I go, "What about Earl?" When he's the guy who pointed it out. And Chris, that Patrice O'Neill thing was stunning.
Thank you.
It was maybe the best thing you've ever done. All kidding aside, I love working with you guys, and it's
We've done so many cool things this year. Our Thanksgiving show was so much fun.
unbelievable.
So it's always so great to meet people. All the live events and unmasked that we've done over this year. To me, one of the coolest things ever is you doing the Creeps tour. It's surreal to me that you're doing that, and it's the coolest ever.
It is amazing to go out and be doing that tour in theaters. At this point in my life, it just doesn't happen for people. And to have that tour put together by Frosty at CAA, and then everything. Deb takes care of everything. Deb from the iBang is the manager of that tour, and we don't even have to give anything a thought. We just go in and do our shows. The fact that I'm still doing radio is one of the great blessings. I was interviewed this year, and the guy said to me, the run that you've gotten, people just don't get that. They just don't get to do what you've done. And a giant part of it is thanks to every member of this team. And I don't take that lightly. And I know I push and I push, but I really want everybody to do great work. It's a real pleasure. And just to tell you how it is, the fact that I have a balanced work life and a balanced home life. That's why I'm also glad that you guys are finding more of a personal life. It's just wonderful. But think about this. I've been ending the show with this over half of my life, not my adult life, half of my entire life. And I want to thank everybody who's listening. For over 30 years, we've played this song. Have yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And I love you, Pop.